Hello everybody, my name is Sharon George and today I'll be explaining a C++ program to you. So let us take a look at the question first. So that's our question, the third one. Write a C++ program to find the Tribonacci series for the given input using recursive function. So what is a Tribonacci series? Many of you must be knowing about Fibonacci series. So first let us talk about that. Fibonacci series is that the first term is 0 and then the second term is 1 and you go on adding these two previous terms, right? So the third term will be the sum of the first term and the second term, 0 plus 1, 1. And next term will be 1 plus 1, 2. The next term will be 2 plus 1, 3. Next term will be 3 plus 2, 5, and it goes on, right? So similarly, make a guess. What will be Tribonacci series? Tribonacci series is that you initialize first three values. So 0, 1, and 1. And then you go on adding the previous three terms. So the fourth term will be 0 plus 1 plus 1, 2. And the next term will be 1 plus 1 plus 2, 4. Next term will be 1 plus 2 plus 4, 7, right? And it goes on. Right, I hope you understood. Now let us move on to the coding and try to understand the code. So you begin by including the header file and then the standard library file. Then it is said in the question that you have to make use of recursive function, right? So with that purpose, I have declared a function called try of return type int, and the parameter is also int inside here, right? And I've also declared global variable n. I've declared globally here because we'll make use of it during function definition time as well and inside the main as well. So better you declare it globally, right? Now I've initialized main, and inside the main I've given a cout statement which says enter the number of terms of Tribonacci series to be printed, right? I hope you understood that. And cin, right, n, to accept that value. Then I've given a for loop here. For int I equal to 1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus, I call the function try I, right? I call the function, and since this function will have the Tribonacci term, I've given it as cout as well. I hope you understood that. Okay, fine. We'll just try to see. For int I equal to 1, this will be try 1, and try 1 will be 0. As you can see. Okay, we'll come back to that later. First, let us see function definition here. So return type is int, function name is try, and the parameter inside is int n. So n is the number of terms that we require. So if the number of terms that we require is equal to 1, then return 0, because as you saw in Tribonacci series, the first term will be 0, right? And else if n is equal to 2 or n is equal to 3, the second term or the third term, return 1, right? I hope you understood that, because the first term is 0 and the second and the third term is 1 and 1. You have to display that 0, 1 and 1, right? Else, now if the user asks for 7 terms to be printed or 10 terms to be printed or anything else, right, then condition for that is, so how do you do it? If the fourth term is asked, you have to find the sum of the previous three terms, that is the first term, second term, and the third term, right? So, try of n minus 1 plus try of n minus 2 plus try of n minus 3, right? This will be the answer. And since the return type is int, you just return this to the function where the function is called, right? So if you come back here and see, for I equal to 1, try 1 is 0, right? And that try 1, the function is called, and I have given that try 1 inside a cout statement, so 0 will be printed. Then I equal to 2, this time 1 will be printed. Then I equal to 3, again 1 will be printed, right? And then when I becomes 4, it comes to this else condition, right? And when it becomes 4, so try 4 minus 1 is try 3, plus try 4 minus 2 is try 2, and plus try 4 minus 3 is 1. So try 4 will be try 3 plus try 2 plus try 1, right? And immediately that will be printed, right? And it goes on. So let's just build and run and see. So if the number of terms that I want is, it's taking some time. Okay, fine, we got it. So if the number of terms that we want is 1, 0, 0, right? Because the first term is 0. Let us try to build and run it again. So the number of terms that we need is 6. So 0, 1, 1, as you can see, the fourth term is the sum of 0 plus 1 plus 1, 2. And the next term is 1 plus 1 plus 2, right? Hope you understood that. So that's it. I hope you understood the program. Thank you.